Well, I've always been interested in the environment and I kind of wanted to study more about it, and I thought Queen's University, it offered a broad range of topics, and I thought that'd be the best place to go.
And I sort of wanted to move on to a more environmental consultancy side of things, and I thought environmental engineering, it gives a good balance between the consultancy and practical fieldwork side.
And there's a lot of work in that field, and I think it's a field that's growing and it's becoming more important globally.
The MSc Environmental Engineering program has been around for quite a while now, so nearly 20 years. It's kind of well established, and people in industry out there beyond Queen's know it quite well. The core modules cover things like land and water quality, assessment of environmental impacts and issues of sustainability. And then there's a whole range of elective modules that the students can choose from as well to supplement the program. These range from an introduction to renewable energy technologies, GIS and spatial analysis, modules around kind of more current specialized topics in environmental engineering.
Environmental issues, they're at the forefront really of everyday life, and I don't think people realise how important they are.
The lectures are really interesting, and even the professors, and I found them really approachable. And it's just nice to actually talk to someone and have them talk on your level as well.
The relationship that I have with lecturers is a lot stronger, and the class sizes are smaller, so it's on a more personal level. I think that's helped a lot for me.
Environmental engineering is a fairly broad discipline, and our students tend to come with different backgrounds. So we also have usually a quite good mix of both home and international students. So there's always different perspectives on things that we discuss and that we work on as groups. But then we also have more mature students who may have done an undergrad degree and may have done some work, and may have found maybe in their career that maybe they hit some kind of a glass ceiling, maybe in advancing their career, and thought that this additional postgraduate degree would help them advance further, so they come back and either do the degree then on a part-time basis or on a full-time basis.
I thought part-time while working would be the best for me, so I'm at university 2 days a week and working 3 days a week. Queen's has been really accommodating for that as well, and especially the lecturers, they understand that you do have a work life as well as studying.
Because the program is accredited with professional institutions, often the qualification that the students achieve through this postgraduate program helps them to achieve the chartership status later on. The research thesis is about a third of the overall program. We come up with a list of projects that we propose to the students. These are usually projects that are both offered, for example, by fellow academics in Queen's or other research institutions, and from colleagues in industry. During the project time in the summer, they work closely with the supervisor, be it here in Queen's or externally. Often these projects involve laboratory or field resources that we might have in Queen's in terms of equipment or laboratory equipment. And then by the end of September, the thesis is submitted and the students go off. And if everything went on well, then we'll see each other again in December for graduation.
There's always sort of graduate career fairs, which people from industry would come in and sort of give you information, as well as guest lectures have come in from RPS and guest lectures as well from different companies. So that creates quite a good opportunity to interact with those sort of people.
I definitely think doing this course, it's given me a lot more confidence to be approachable to employers, and also not be afraid to pick myself up and saying I have these skills.
People who have graduated over the last 10, 20 years from the course are now in leading positions in the company, so that when they see a graduate coming from the course, they know what to expect. And it's not just here in Belfast, but they've moved out everywhere in the UK and Ireland and abroad as well.
There's so many industries you can go into. So there's land and water, hydrology, you're learning a lot of IT skills as well.
Almost anything natural or living can benefit from it. It won't solve all the world's problems, but it'll certainly contribute to it.